Heather Aimee O'Neill's The Irish Goodbye is a haunting, beautifully written family drama that digs deep into the scars left by grief, guilt, and secrets that refuse to stay buried. Set in the seaside town of Port Haven, this novel is both intimate and sweeping, exploring how one tragic accident decades earlier continues to ripple through the lives of the Ryan family. It's the kind of story that hooks you with its emotional intensity and keeps you turning pages because you need to know if this family will ever find peace. The novel begins with a tragedy in August 1990, a catastrophic boat crash near the Port Haven lighthouse. Daniel Larkin, a friend of the Ryan siblings, is thrown from Toffer Ryan's boat and dies. Young Maggie Ryan witnesses her brother's desperate attempt to save him, but the accident leaves the family shattered. The event doesn't just take a life, it destroys innocence, ruptures trust, and leaves the Ryan family standing on fractured ground. From that moment forward, grief becomes the silent language of the household, shaping every relationship and decision. Fast forward 25 years, and the Ryan siblings gather for Thanksgiving. What should be a warm reunion quickly becomes a reckoning. Old wounds resurface, and the family is forced to confront the accident that has haunted them for decades. Maggie returns with her new girlfriend, determined to live authentically, but she's walking into a house still heavy with silence and regret. Kate and Alice, her sisters, have taken on rigid roles to survive, one clinging to control, the other to avoidance. Their mother, Nora, is locked in faith and regret, unable to move past the tragedy. And Toffer, the brother at the center of the accident, carries the crushing weight of guilt that has defined his life. What makes The Irish Goodbye so compelling is how O'Neill captures the way grief doesn't stay in the past. It travels through generations, shaping identities and relationships in ways that are both subtle and devastating. The novel explores how silence can be just as destructive as words, and how families often avoid the very conversations that could heal them. Each character is vividly drawn, flawed yet sympathetic, and their interactions feel raw and real. The narrative moves between past and present, weaving together the immediate aftermath of the accident with the family's attempts to navigate adulthood. This dual timeline structure allows readers to see how trauma calcifies over time, how unspoken guilt becomes part of the family's DNA, and how difficult it is to break free from patterns of avoidance. O'Neill's prose is lyrical yet grounded, painting Port Haven as both a picturesque seaside town and a place haunted by memory. The lighthouse crash becomes a metaphor for the family itself, once a beacon of safety, now a reminder of loss. The novel asks hard questions. Can love survive guilt? Can families heal when secrets are finally spoken aloud? And what does it mean to say goodbye when the past refuses to let go? The emotional weight of the story is balanced by moments of tenderness and hope. Maggie's relationship with her girlfriend offers a glimpse of authenticity and courage, a reminder that even in the shadow of grief, new beginnings are possible. The siblings' interactions, though fraught, also reveal the deep bonds that remain beneath the pain. Bottom line, The Irish Goodbye is a powerful exploration of family, grief, and the long shadow of tragedy. It's heartbreaking, beautifully written, and ultimately uplifting in its portrayal of resilience and the possibility of healing. This is the kind of audiobook that will stay with you long after the final chapter, making you reflect on your own family, your own silences, and the things we leave unsaid.